Hey, what's up everyone? It's Wyatt, and this video is just gonna be me talking, and there's gonna be some random Battlegrounds game in the background, so feel free to watch it, but it's not really related to what's going on in the video, and it's just there so there's not just a still image there the whole time. Now, I wanted to cover why I've been gone for so long, and just to clarify why I was in the hospital, so feel free to stick around and listen to me ramble about it, or not, but I feel those who've subscribed or even just watched my videos deserve to have a reason as to why I haven't been uploading. And by the way, I do really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing and watching, commenting, and interacting in the comments because I love to read the comments. I love talking with you guys, so please keep doing it. Now, to start off with this video, I was actually admitted into the hospital last week on Tuesday, but I probably should have been in there sooner. But doctors are funny and they really just don't like to listen to a younger guy and think everything is fine with them. And they sent me home several times before I actually went to a different hospital that was quite a bit farther away than this one, of course. But they found that my intestines were inflamed and I wasn't able to eat for over a week and I was in tremendous pain. And that's nothing really new because of what I have. It's called ulcerative colitis. But I was admitted into the hospital almost immediately, and a few days later I actually had to have surgery due to how severe my condition was. And the surgery is called an ileostomy, so if you know what that is, you'll probably know that it's a pretty major surgery. And it leads to quite a big change in life. And I'm really still just trying to adapt to that since I just got out of the hospital yesterday. And I'll probably still be trying to adapt to this for a very long time. But regardless of that, I do kind of feel good about having it. I don't necessarily like the thing that I have on me now, but it was about time that I had to have it because I had been dealing with ulcerative colitis for such a long time and nothing was getting any better. And I had been dealing with it since I was diagnosed a year and a half ago, and it had been ruining my life, to say the least. I was forced to quit like most of my hobbies because I just physically couldn't do them. I couldn't play sports anymore, I couldn't work out anymore, couldn't do anything. I couldn't leave the house. I had to quit my job in construction because, like I said, it's the same reason. My body just physically couldn't handle it. I kept going back after. So I'd been in the hospital. This was my 9th time being admitted into the hospital over the past year and a half. And each time I would take like 3 weeks off after getting out of the hospital. Like I'd have like 2-week stays in the hospital and then I'd take another 3 weeks after getting out of the hospital. And then I would go back to work in construction. And a couple of, like, the 3rd time going into the hospital, my body just couldn't handle it anymore and I couldn't go back to work. But, so, the funny thing is that this all I was diagnosed with this a few months after the pandemic started, so I was actually able to continue my college classes because they were all forced to go online. And that's why I was still able to graduate, and I managed to graduate with Latin honors still, with my bachelor's degree in biology and a minor in anthropology back here in April. And now that I was forced to have this surgery, I actually feel like I've regained a lot of the opportunities that I had to be able to do stuff. Like, when I actually heal up from this, I feel like I'll be able to work out. I might not be able to play sports, well, as many sports as I like to play again before. And I feel like I can actually pursue my career in the area that I got my degree in, which was conservation biology and ecology. So that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to. Now, I'm sorry for this long-winded explanation and rant about all this, but that's why I took my hiatus from making my videos is because I just physically couldn't do it. I was in the hospital. I didn't have the means to do it. Didn't have the energy to do it. Even before I went into the hospital, I just didn't have the energy. I felt so horrible because it was getting worse and worse and worse. So my upload schedule is still going to be a bit weirder than it has been. And I'm gonna try to at least get one video out a week. And the video that I was working on before going into the hospital was my intro to Cyrodiil, and that was for my beginner's guide to PvP, and that video is going to be covering a lot of the aspects of Cyrodiil. And after that video, I'm not sure, but I'm probably gonna the next video is probably going to be like a PvP clip video or a build video, or maybe it's going to be the next video in my beginner's guide to PvP. Now, if you guys made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you for doing so, and this is going to be Wyatt signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.